Good morning and once again welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we want to introduce ourselves to shape and space 7, and this one is in IGCSE page 140, and in this one it's just a matter of going back to what we understood earlier on, or what we learned: the circumference of a circle, the area of a circle. And I would want to highlight a few things. The circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r, and you know what pi is and you know what r is. And the area of a circle is given by pi r squared. And it goes without saying that we have to now follow and borrow from this heavily, as we understood the whole of this topic. And I want us to simply go to example 1, which says the circumference of a circle is 10. The circumference of a circle is 10 centimeters. Find the radius. Find the radius. And it goes without saying, you have a circle here, and you're told that the circumference is 10, meaning that 2 pi r, which is the formula for the circumference, is going to give us 10. And the only thing that we can do is to make r the subject of the formula. So dividing everything by 2 pi, on both sides, r becomes 10 over 2 pi, 10 divided by 2 times pi, you get you see 10 divided by, or rather 10 or divide by 2 times pi, and this is what gives us 1.59. This is 1.59 centimeters to 3 significant figures. This is just what we know, so we rush over them. The area of a circle, we are example 2, area of a circle is 24 centimeters squared. Find the radius. You see, the question is find the radius. Again, the formula for the area of a circle, the area of the circle, it means that is a circle, this area is 24 centimeters squared. So we know the area of a circle, pi r squared, is 24. So we need now to get the radius. So we divide both sides by pi, and we have r squared is 24 over pi. Let's first of all do that. 24 over pi, and we get 7.639, and therefore this is 7.639. And for us to get r, we need to get the square root of this side now, the square root of the whole side. So the square root of the answer, which is 2.76, which is the square root of the whole thing, the whole arrangement, 24 over pi, which is perfectly 2.76, 76, of course, to 3 significant figures. That is just like it. And of course, we need also to look at example 3 in the same video. Find the perimeter and area of the shape shown. Find perimeter, perimeter and area of the shape below. And the shape itself looks like we have something like this. And then this is C, this is D, this is E, this is A, this is B, this is 3 centimeters, and this is 4 centimeters. We have to note that the top there we have quarter of a circle. This is 90 degrees, of course, the straight line, and below here we have a rectangle. And it goes without saying that if we first of all need to calculate the area, or I don't know where we should start. Let's start with perimeter. Let's start with perimeter. The perimeter, if we start from this particular point, we need that stretch plus that stretch plus that curve plus that stretch and plus that stretch. And if this is quarter of a circle, then the radius is 3, and this also happens to be the radius, which is also 3. The radii of the same circle are equal, and that means that is 4. And the only part that we don't have is that curve, and that curve happens to be the quarter of the whole circle. So let's first of all start there, and the perimeter of this quarter of a circle is 2 pi r, 2 pi r, but because we don't want the whole circle, we just want a quarter of the perimeter of a quarter of the circle, a quadrant, we divide by 4, which eventually gives us 2 pi, the radius is times 3 over 4, which gives us something. Let's just calculate that. 2 times pi times 3 equals to 6 pi divided by 4. We have 3 over 2 pi, which is basically 4.71, which is 4.71 centimeters, which is 4.71 centimeters. And having said that, this is then 4.7 centimeters, then we can simply start from here up to there. 4.7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4, this stretch, plus 3. Everything we get 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, and 14 plus 4.7 is 18.7 centimeters. We have been able to calculate. We have been able to calculate the perimeter of that particular figure. Let's talk about its area. The area is the area of this rectangle. Is the area of rectangle plus area of quarter of the circle. The area of the rectangle plus the area of quarter of the circle. Let's start with the area of the rectangle, which is simply 2 times, or rather 3 times 4, 3 times 4 length times wing, plus pi r squared over 4 pi, and the radius is 3 squared, divide by 4 because it's a quarter, and let's just have that one, pi times 9, which is simply 9 pi, divide by 4, 9 pi over 4 plus 12 is equals to 19.1. which is 19.1 centimeters squared, simply because we are talking about the area of that particular figure. So again, we simply reminding ourselves how to get the area of different shapes. Follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me and share widely, and let us work together. All right.